Hallo meine Freunde und willkommen zu einem neuen Video und ich checke heute aus German versus Austrian, the German speaking Austrian. So obviously there are you know, differences between Austria and Germany. My big question is, why aren't they a part of the same thing? Like, were they once a part of the same country and one broke off from the other, or have they always been different? But I thought Austrians spoke German, so that's just me. I don't know. I feel like it's just the difference. It's like the similar difference between like America and England. Everybody speaks English. It's just a different kind of English. You have American English and you have, you know, British English, which is different. Would you like a cup of tea? Well, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications. I plan on dropping a shit ton of videos today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you have any other suggestions, god damn, I can't talk today. Feel free to drop suggestions in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and check this thing out and see what we're working with, man.
Hey rabbits, it's Trixie, and today I want to compare German to Austrian. Even though there are some slang words or dialects in both German and Austrian, Germans and Austrians can normally understand each other without many problems. However,
so is that the same thing for Switzerland too, or is Switzerland in Germany? I thought Switzerland was like in the Netherlands or some shit. But if it is, I guess I'm geographically challenged, man. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. All I do know is that there are different dialects of German, and it's almost like you got Mandarin in China, right, which is like the common language, and then you got different little dialects and stuff. And I don't even think anybody can understand each other out there. But with German, there's a bunch of different dialects too. And for my peoples out there in Germany and stuff right now, what is the hardest dialect to understand? Let me know. That might be a good podcast idea. I might invite some people and talk about it. But anyways, let's get back into this.
there are some slight differences in the pronunciation that I wanted to investigate on. Many of you have already asked me to do a comparison between German, Austrian, and Swiss, but because there are so many things.
That's what I was just talking about, Swiss. Yeah, that's another language I keep hearing about, man. So I'm like, I wonder if they were all a trifecta at one time. They might be a trifecta now, but hey, you already know the vibes, man.
We mentioned, and it took me a long time to research, and because I don't want to confuse you or me, I decided to make 2 videos out of that. So a video about German versus Swiss will come another day, and I will put the link to the video right here if and as soon as I am.
What I don't understand about Switzerland, dog, is your flag looks like a hospital sign. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody said that before, but it does look like a hospital sign. Every time I see Switzerland's flag, I think of Nurse Joy from Pokemon. I mean, I'm being real with you, man. Like, and it's not bad. Hospitable country. Yeah.
The video. Comparing German to Austrian, there are some major differences and some minor differences to be found. Also be aware that there are many dialects, and depending on where you go, the points that I raise may apply or may not apply. So not everything I mention in this video applies generally. Maybe I also make mistakes because I'm not an Austrian. I can just try my best. Additionally, I decided to not focus my video on the very traditional Austrian, but on the modern Austrian that you can encounter in the social media nowadays.
Hey.
I basically just watched a couple of Austrian YouTubers trying to spot differences in how they pronounced words, trying to copy what they said.
Oh, Michael, du darfst dir nichts denken bei Tamara. Sie ist einfach schüchtern. Oh, la-di-da.
Papa, man, boy. Fick dich, Tamara.
Yo, why is she so aggressive though? You like, fick dich, Tamara. Yo, that's hilarious. And she knows. So a lot of you guys are like, you can't say that, y'all get demonetized. I'm like, they don't know about that shit out here, dog. They don't know about that shit out here, dog. This is a safe haven for foreign languages out here, man. I'm just saying.
Must have looked really weird doing that. At the same time, Eric was working on the computer right next to me, and at some point he just turned around asking, what the heck are you doing? Are you making animal noises? For that reason, my special thanks goes to Michael Buchinger, Jana Klein, Kleine Bahana, who unknowingly served as my Austrian teachers. So if my Austrian is not perfect, blame them. And not me. No, seriously, check them out. They are awesome. I put the links to their channels in the description. But let's finally start with the differences, shall we? Something that you may notice, especially if you watched this video where I'm speaking in 12 different German dialects, is that Austrian seems a bit familiar when you know the Bavarian accent. It's not the same though. I bet some people already said like this in front of the computer.
What?
No, okay. And yeah.
What? They're not the same? What? Blasphemy. I honestly, I wouldn't be able to pick up on the dialect because I'm still trying to learn basic German. Hochdeutsch, right? Hochdeutsch. But apparently, there's so much to learn. There's so much to absorb. Absorb. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I literally cannot talk today.
That may be because Bavaria and Austria share a border. They're right next to each other and yeah, therefore most likely influenced by each other. The first major thing that I noticed was the different pronunciation of the letter combination I. Germans pronounce that I. Austrians say something between A and A. Here are some examples. Klein, klein, mein,
yeah.
mein, Zeit, Zeit.
Wait. So they mean different things. So klein means small in Austrian, and in German it means like no. It just means no.
Mein, mein.
So it means, okay, so mine is, wait a minute, hold on. Maybe kleiner means no. Hold on.
Something between A and A. Here are some examples. Klein, klein, mein, Zeit, Zeit.
Wait a minute. So klein still means
border. They're right next to each other and yeah, therefore most likely influenced by each other. The first major thing that I noticed was the different pronunciation of the letter combination I. Germans pronounce that I. Austrians say something between A and A. Here are some examples. Klein.
Wait a minute. I thought klein meant no. Or is that kleiner? I'm confused. That's why I had to rewatch it a few times. No way.
Klein, mein, Zeit.
Zeit.
Also, the length of the vowels varies noticeably. The German rules on when to use short or long vowels don't seem to apply too much to Austrians. And even if they, for example, both use a long vowel, the Austrian one still appears to be slightly longer, especially if there's one in the end of a word. Wissen, wiesen,
Wissen, wiesen. It sounds the same.
Minuten,
Minuten.
Witz, Mutter.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. So this one to be like Geschichte, and the other one's Geschichte.
Geschichte. Generally, I would say that Austrians open their mouth a little bit more when it comes to A, E, and E sounds. Fahrt, nicht. And they protrude the lower jaw when it comes to O and U. Ungewohnt. And whenever there's an edgy consonant following a vowel,
so they're like the valley girls and valley guys of Europe. They're like ungespielt. Okay, ungespielt. Kind of, right?
It's like they're hitting the brake before they pronounce it. While Germans are like consonant in your face. Hatte. It's like a consonant. Gefällt's mir nicht.
It sounds like you're getting punched in the stomach. Like, and German's like hatte. Say it. K.O.
Wird noch ein bisschen bleiben. Another thing that concerns the vowels in Austrian is that A is often pronounced as O, or AL pronounced as Oi. Einfach. Die ganze Zeit. Schon halb vier? What next? For example, the fact that some sounds become sounds.
I'm confused! I'm already confused with the and the shus and the You know, I don't know, man. I'm Confucius.
Not all of them, not even most of them, but a few. It also depends on the region or how strong the accent is, because some of the Austrians I listened to never did that. Durch. Also something...
Durch. I can't pronounce it. Go back. Thank God she has this lesson, because I would not be able to speak it very well.
Or how strong the accent is, because some of the Austrians I listened to never did that. Durch.
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 Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Durch. Right? Did it sound different? Right, my Deutsch!
Also, something pretty funny, I think, is that there's sometimes a random S sneaking into a sentence without any grammatical reason. Ihr seid's mir Schlawiner. Seid's. Germans tend to pronounce ich in the end of a word as ich, while mostly Austrians don't. They say ich. Lustig. Lustig. Furthermore, where Germans use a soft S in the beginning of a word, people from Austria may use a sharp one. Sind, sind, sehr.
See? That's the one thing I do like about Austrian, man. They got the S. They got the Z. Y'all got the Z, man. Your S's are Z's out there, man. And your Z's are TS's. So if I wanted to say zebra, I would say zebra. Now if I wanted to say, zebra in America, it would just be zebra. If I wanted to say, if I say sorry, it would just be sorry. But in Germany, it'd be Zori.
Another difference that I found is really difficult to describe. It applies to the letters D, T, and N. It appears to me that the German T, D, and N, not that letters can have nationalities, but you know what I mean, are formed a bit more to the back of the mouth, while in Austrian the tongue touches the front teeth. Let me just give you some examples and see if you can spot the difference I'm talking about. Vorteil, Vorteil, mit.
What'd she say? Hold on, go back. She said fuck tile.
Let me just give you some examples and see if you can spot the difference I'm talking about. Vorteil, Vorteil.
Fuck tile. Excuse me?
Mit. Das tut mir leid. Das tut mir leid.
Das tut mir leid.
Unter. Some minor things that I noticed are, for example, that GE is sometimes pronounced as K, gestartet. That EL is shortened to just L, and that this L becomes a HL sound, such as in call, and not like in telephone as Germans would use it. Äpfel, Äpfel, lecker, lecker, Leben, Leben. And of course there are many slang words and modified words. I instead of ich, san instead of sind, mehr instead of wir, bissel instead of bisschen, instead of ein bissel, ein bisschen, nett instead of nicht, dies instead of das.
This is so much to take in. This is so much to absorb right now. I don't think you understand the intensity.
But that also depends. Some Austrians speak something that is really close to German, and none of these characteristic modifications apply. Others don't, and the Austrian accent is stronger. So please, again, don't blame me if I'm a bit off with what I say. It's just my observations. Also, I know that my imitations of the Austrian accent suck. I am a German, as I said, and this is the best I can make out of it.
Listen, it was good for me because it allowed a foreigner to kind of put two and two together, even though it is still difficult because I still think I'm still trying to get a grasp on the German language. I understand, all right? I understand. Now, I might not be able to spreche Deutsch very good, but my Dinglish is on point. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm going to create some Bray Dinglish, man. Some Bray Danglish.
I make funny faces. This is not to make fun of Austrians. It's just because I'm not used to making these expressions, and it may look a bit funny when I try to. But now, after all of this, you want to actually hear me speak Austrian, right? Like, not only single words, but full sentences. All right. I'll try. But don't laugh, okay? Well, laugh, but don't kill me. See if you recognize some of the aspects I mentioned. Jetzt macht ihr ein Video über Österreicher und Deutsche. Dabei ist das doch ein und dasselbe. Was ist da der Vorteil? Ich mag ja beide. Wir sind doch nicht so unterschiedlich. Und was hat die überhaupt für ein Kleid an? Na, das schaut's nicht gut aus. Also ich hab so einen ekligen Geschmack im Mund. A Zuckerl, wenn die Urleihwand. To me, Austrian sounds like a mix of many German dialects and something unique in it that...
So it's like, what do you call it? I was gonna say a fisherman dialect. No, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. It's like Creole. It's like French and then Creole in a way, right? So Austrian would be the the parallel to Creole. If German was French, then the parallel to okay, so the parallel if the parallel to German was French, and the parallel to Austrian would be Creole. Oh fuck! Okay.
None of them have. The vowels are pronounced differently, the sounds are held shorter or longer, and there are more of the sounds in it. If we assume that the German language is a piano, then I would say that the Austrian language touches a little bit more of the black keys. It's generally softer than German, and personally I like it slightly more. In my opinion, it just sounds a bit friendlier and not so edgy. If you're interested in what I think about the German language and why I dislike certain aspects of it, you should watch this video in which I explain exactly that. I really hope that you had fun with the video.
That was actually pretty cool. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because I definitely learned quite a bit in this. It seems like Austrian is a lot harsher on some of the letters, and then a little bit more drawn out on some of the pronunciations, like the vowels and stuff like that. German's very quick and straight to the point, and then a lot of the things I was confused about with the shush and the ish and the ich and the ich, and then the pronounce of or and you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. It's very interesting. So let me know in the comments down below, you know, little tips and tricks to kind of work around that. And then also too, if a lot of people from Germany have some trouble understanding Austrian, or actually, better question, is Austrian easier to understand than Bavarian German? Now that's the question. Now that's pretty much it, and until the next time I see your beautiful faces again, take care. Tschüss. Hey, what's up? Did you guys subscribe to the channel? Did you subscribe to the channel? Well, if you haven't, make sure you do that. Also, we do have a Discord. The Discord link is always going to be in the description down below on any of my videos, and it's dope. What we do on Discord is pretty simple. A lot of you guys I'm collecting you guys from a bunch of different countries, a bunch of different places, and you guys want to teach me a whole bunch of stuff. You guys can join the Discord and teach me anything. You can send me any kind of messages and stuff. You can actually post memes. You could participate in the community and just make friends. Just go ahead and join the Discord and see what kind of situation you're getting into for yourself. Also, there's gonna be some giveaways in the future. There's gonna be some giveaways, but to create some incentive for that, I need you guys to follow me on Instagram. Are you guys following me on Instagram? You know what my Instagram looks like? Probably don't know what my Instagram name is. It's right there. Just go ahead and check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's dope. Just follow me on Instagram. I do live streams every day. I try to, you know, engage with you guys in every way possible. I know not a lot of creators are very engaging with their fan base. I try to be engaging. So just go ahead and check it out. There's no harm, no foul. Follow me on Twitter too. I honestly am trying to grow my Twitter, but I don't really post that often on there. But when I do, you guys will be the first to see whatever post those will be. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys want shout outs or whatever, I don't know, we have a lot of upcoming independent artists that have been hitting me up as of late. I might create a series where I favor my international independent artists and stuff, and I might promote you guys for free, but it might just be 1 or 2 a week, you know, and you guys can give me some feedback on that. But all to say, follow me on my social medias. All right, if you guys aren't doing that already, you need to do that, because that's a pretty big deal. I'll see you guys later, but enjoy the content I create. It's gonna be random reaction videos, a lot of everything. Reaction videos, vlogs, challenges, cooking videos, gaming videos, anything you guys suggest when you join my Discord or message me on Instagram. But I'll see you guys soon. Take care, follow me. Peace!